And we're live.
Oh,
Hello.
hi,
Were you waiting for
everybody.
your video? Hi,
So
everyone.
wonderful to be here again with you too.
Yes, you too, Debbie. Hi, Jeffrey. How's everyone?
Good.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah, we're here. We're
Mhm.
We are
bringing
here.
excitement and all the good energy to the
Mhm.
big screen.
And hello to everyone that already has joined us and giving shout outs to us. I feel all the hugs.
Hi, guys. Yeah. Glorious, Kathy, Donna, Rosita, and Miley, Suzanne, Sue. Hey, Sue. Yeah.
So wonderful.
We have a lot going on, you guys.
Yeah, we do.
Ew.
Hmm?
Just around the corner. We're a week away from, isn't it? It's today's Wednesday.
Today's
Well,
Wednesday. Yeah.
a week and a
Start.
day.
Mhm.
Hi, Annie Bear. Nice to see you.
Annie Bear.
Annie Bear. Oh gosh. I find myself when energy is challenging and keeping me up all night and doing all the things, all that happens, that I tend to seek the world in between, the in-between world, or that in between. And that's where I can then go align and go inward.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
settle a little
The
bit.
liminal space. The
Mhm.
liminal space is the in between. I love that space.
The in between, yeah.
How do you guys go about accessing that?
Are you talking to the family or to us?
Yeah, anyone who wants to share. How do you guys do it? How do you do it, Debbie?
I have to be still for a minute.
Mhm.
You know, the other tools of distraction, whether it's cleaning out a closet or getting out and taking a walk or doing, you know, doom scrolling or whatever, it doesn't work. It just keeps you in the loop of
Yeah.
the challenged energy. And so I have to be conscious about taking a moment of silence, being silent, just quiet.
Completely. I literally have to take 3 very conscious, very focused, deep breaths. And it takes me at least 3 to pull myself out of that frenetic space where you're looking at all the stuff on your lists. Yeah.
And I like that, Jeffrey, because it doesn't take a big amount of time. It can just be 3 breaths and you're good. And
Yeah.
it centers you again.
Back to the breath for sure.
How do you, Kevin?
I'd say the breath. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I like to recognize first how I'm feeling and just acknowledge that.
Yes.
And then I do my little thing where I call my spirit home. So I usually do it at the end of the day, but then sometimes it's like I need it during the day. So I just recognize what energy is mine, and then I recognize what I'm feeling. And then aside from that, I recognize that it's not mine. So I just call my spirit home to kind of refocus on my energy. And through that, I'm in my breath, you know.
Wonderful.
So, and you're right, Debbie, it's quick. We have quick access to it, you know, through a little technique like that. It can be, I don't know, mine doesn't take me more than a minute, I would say, if I was timing it, to really just get into that center.
Yeah, so don't be intimidated that, oh, I have to sit down and meditate for 10 minutes. No, you do not.
It doesn't have to be that way for sure.
You know what I love, Kevin? I love how you mentioned calling your spirit home.
Yeah.
Because that's a really poignant point to remember, because I mean, little bits and pieces of us, like I've got to take the dogs to the beauty parlor. I have to go get the car washed. I have to go fill the car with gas. I have to pack everything. And all of my little pieces on my inside are all in those scattered places. Right. Yeah. So I love that. I love that piece of calling your spirit home. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as empaths, we're also picking up on the energy of everyone and
Yeah.
everything, so there's that layer to it. So yeah, it's been a practice that, people that I've done classes with and stuff, I've introduced that where it's, a little, well, I have my little saying, but it is create your own invocation around what feels right to
Yeah.
language that in a way that resonates and is our
I
little.
I always call my bits and pieces back. All
Yeah.
my bits and pieces.
Yes.
Yes, exactly that. Because they get scattered.
They get
Really get
scattered.
scattered. Totally. Yeah, boundaries, Gloria, or
Mhm.
glorious. That's a big part of it.
Mm.
Boundaries. Yeah,
Mhm.
I love that. I love the little spontaneous shares because what we recognize is that most of us are going through the similar,
Mhm.
we're not alone in these experiences. And there's such comfort when we recognize that there's others going through it and then opening up. It's like we collaborate, we, create ways of navigating. And I think that that's so helpful. I know that's where I learned from all of you and um, different friends and colleagues, and of course the family and the chat, everybody. I find we have all of the resources there. We just have to prompt ourselves and be responsible to, initiate that sometimes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Well, it's great to be with you guys again, and it's great to be with the family again. You know how we love these live streams with everybody.
We
Yeah.
do.
Take
So
a moment to connect in and connect with each other. Link in is what I call it.
yes, the old Lincoln. Actually, you know what, Debbie? I was saying that today about missing the couch or
No.
the Sunday couch that we would do the rotations on the different things, and we'd often end the that show with linking in. It was it was always so powerful because again we're linking into the energy of the collective and that
Mhm.
beautiful light and positivity and yeah, it's wonderful. We will say we do have a couple spots left at our retreat, and last year we had some people in the last week leading up.
We did.
So sometimes people, I work with business coaches and, we have to talk about these things because we assume sometimes that, we've said it so many times that everybody knows, and that's not the truth. So many people don't always hear it. And so it's important. And you guys know by now we're passionate about the upcoming event in Sedona, Awaken, Immersed, Inspired. And that's a part of the excitement that we're all feeling in this moment and the nerves and the, making sure that we've got all the little bits and pieces smoothed out. And, one of the Euquala, the medicine man that we're working with in our meeting last week, he brought through the energy of seamlessness. And, and we get so attached, and we were talking about this just before we popped on, about attaching to the details of things. And that is as empaths and people that are so committed to the experience of everybody that's joining us, we don't take anything for granted. And so we get nervous and we get, anxious about exactly that commitment that we've made to everybody that's joining. So it's nice to be able to, in all of that, to come on to this live. And I find comfort in that, joining with the two of you and then doing the readings. So it's a great way to spend the evening. So yes, if you do want to join us in Sedona, head over to Jeffrey's website, jeffreypeck.com/events, and you can sign yourself up. And we're still honoring the bring a friend or somebody for free. So it's a beautiful opportunity for a couple of you. So
Didn't Liz last week say
yeah,
she would have her friend pay and then she'd come for
totally.
it?
She
I like
totally.
that idea, Liz.
Mhm. Absolutely. All righty.
Thank you.
Well, we have a couple questions that already came through. So,
Nice. Debbie, you usually do the honors of starting if you want.
oh, okay.
Ladies first.
All right. Let's start right here at the top. We have Miley coming in. Hi, Miley. And Miley is asking, will I be forced to go back to the toxic boss due to reorganization? So I'm assuming within your company, you may be switched back to the area where that other boss is.
Oh, I love it. I wrote down your name, Miley. I'm just going to jump in. I wrote down your name and I wrote no beside it. And then the no card comes up. I feel like something's like changing for the other energy. It feels like, oh, I got the love card. So opposite of that energy of the toxic and the fear that's around that. I'm comforted by the cards and the feeling that I'm tapping into. So I think it's gonna work out okay for you, Miley.
Yeah. When you pulled a card, Kevin, I pulled a card, and the card that came up for you is you're on the right path, followed by trust in the wise spirits, and your prayers are answered. So I have a sneaky suspicion you're being protected from that energy, so to speak.
And I agree. I'm right there with both of you, and I feel almost that Miley, you may have an upgrade coming, actually, within. So there might be some changes for you, but it's good and positive, and not. I don't see it with this toxic boss or environment where they are at within your company. I feel that you are valuable more than you think. And I feel like someone is seeing this in you. I feel someone else sees your value that's important. Okay. So you are in a lead. And so that's what I feel it's a big deal, Miley. So, in whatever part of department that you're in with these 25, 30 scientists that you're working with, I feel whatever your part is protected, just like you guys are feeling that as well, that you are being protected. I feel someone's got your back. I do. I can't get away from that feeling at all.
I feel that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the best to you.
Yeah, Miley. Blessings to you.
I'm chuckling this one. Let me get my crystal ball. One moment, please. You see me in another state next week.
Let me get my pendulum.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pull a card.
Oh my gosh, I have a big yes going on.
What if the no comes out? Oh goodness. I got within 2 weeks. Do it. Okay. I think you're all I think you might be tapping into your own future. Wonderful. Nice to see you, Richie. We can't wait to see you as well. Let's see.
It's like coming home.
It is. Jeffrey, do you want to go next?
No, you go ahead.
No? Okay, I thought you were looking to. Let's do. I'm gonna unstar that one so I don't use it again. Let's go this one. This one popped out. Dragon Rising 11. Will this pending sale on my mother's house work out? Okay.
Hi, Dragon Rising. Pending sale, mother's house. gosh, when I step into this, I just felt some grief with this. And I feel like it's been a lot getting to this. Your spirit team just is recognizing you, Dragon Rising, in the challenge of getting to this point. And
Mm,
I do feel grief around this. And so just know you're being wrapped up. Um, and but the sale pending, I think I feel like it's going to be kind of quick.
mhm.
I feel like it's moving through as well. It's the first lightning bolt I got right after you read the question. And the card that came out for you, Dragon Rising, is it's time to move forward. So I do feel that. I do, and yes, Debbie, I feel the grief. I feel that really heavy heaviness around it. But it feels to me, Dragon Rising, that this is really for the best. And but and like for everyone involved is how it makes me feel. Even despite the sadness or the grief around this, it feels like this is what has to happen for everybody. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Dragon Rising, are you or were you the caregiver in this? I feel like there's more layers to it. And it hit me. I started to rub my chest because I could feel just some feeling of like pressure around it. Yeah. And I do, and I feel like I got beautiful cards for you. I got the balance card, which actually feels that to me really stands out. I mean, I got the security and I got the happiness, but I feel like there's this sense of balance that's going to be co-giver. Okay, with my brother, yeah, and it feels like there's going to be this sense of balance around the outcome, which does feel. I instantly again I heard yes, so I feel like with that, with all the roles that you've been playing, it's going to lighten the load in ways so that it's like you're going to be able to release some of the pressure and the responsibility, if you will. And so, yes, I feel like it's just around the corner. So, yeah.
You're very supported from the other side, Dragon
Oh,
Rising. Very supported.
Yeah, I feel the big exhale in this too, Kevin.
so good. So good. Yeah. And bless you for taking that responsibility and doing it with such grace. I can sense that about you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have changed a thing in the sense of the contribution and the help that you're giving and your brother as well. So
Hi, Gigi.
hi, Gigi.
Gigi's here.
Oh, the emoji. We should call her Jamoji. Jamoji.
Oh,
Oh, Gigi, it's good to see you.
So great. All righty.
Whose turn?
Joffrey.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna
And I like these new. Have you guys seen those new little crown things where it crowns people for their participation in the chat? The little crown with the name.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, if you open up your own, I think you can see it in your own chat.
Okay.
But because I've got my phone with my
Okay.
yeah, and it does these little crown things, and it's crowning people for their participation.
Oh, cool. I like that.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great? Yeah.
I'm gonna go to this screen name. Caught my eye. KD. I like that. Katie.
Katie.
Can I get a message from my spirit guides, please? Katie, I feel like there's this real sense. Oh, sorry, Debbie. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
Okay. Yeah, I feel this sense of shift around you, all around you. This sense of change. Excuse me. This sense of well, I can call it discomfort too, because of all this change around me. Uh-oh, where'd Kevin go?
I'm here.
I see you, Kevin.
Oh, there you are.
Did I disappear?
No, not on my screen.
Sorry, Jack.
Yeah, Katie, this feels really good. It feels like it's absolute meant to be it's almost like a clogged drain being unclogged. And it feels like there's a lot of flow coming into this through this change. And with that, I really want to encourage you to be mindful of your intentions through this, because it really feels like almost like a step up. I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense, because although this discomfort is present, looking to the other side of it, it's like we talked about earlier, there's this feeling of exhale at the end on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was kind of stepping into that same energy, Jeffrey. And what's happening, the journey, it's been a little bit of a tough road recently, or this past few months or more, actually, a little bit here. And it's almost like the feeling that you've been rowing that boat upstream and just keeping in there. And that's where that struggle, I feel that you were tapping into, Jeffrey, a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
But your spirit team says there's been a lot of healing in the challenge. And so rise with that and release the need to row and just kind of go. Things are going to be opening up for you. It's going to smooth out for you coming up here. But lots of good job. Good job, Cody.
Yeah, I don't see them in the chat.
Hopefully they'll come back.
Yeah. All righty.
Thank you, Katie.
Blessings.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All righty. Let's go with Glorious.
Hi, Glorious.
Glorious E. Guys, can I please have a card from Spirit? Thank you. You may.
Glorious.
You may. Oh.
I really sense, before I draw the card here, Glorious, that you've been able to open your perception. And so even though you're looking out the same window, you are able to perceive it differently. So you're able to find love and joy and peace, even in moments of challenge, because of this new perception, this new window that you're perceiving out of. It's like you've upgraded, and now you are, even though you're looking out the same window, you see it differently, and it's very positive for you. I know that wasn't hard. I just made my own card.
Well, it's funny because I tuned into the energy and I pulled a card, but what I felt first was that the energy that you've put into things, like Debbie was saying, to overcome some of the obstacles. And what I heard your team say was it would be a great idea to start visualizing kind of what we would consider being successes. So really being in the visualization of these things. And interesting enough, I got the Repairing the Veil, which is the forgiveness card. And I think that might layer into what Debbie was tuning into with what you've done. And so the one little last thing about the card is they're bringing my attention to where you've looked at yourself, because I do feel that you put quite a bit of pressure on yourself. You can be hard on yourself in moments. And so that forgiveness, where you've taken a look and given that forgiveness to yourself, feels like it plays into some of the, obstacles that you've overcome. So well done. Well done, you.
And Glorious, I just want to follow this up with the first thing that hit my insides here is I feel like they need me to acknowledge you for the amount of work that you have done for yourself, but and on more than that, on top of that, this relationship that you've developed with spirit through your spirit guides, your guardians, your loved ones on the other side, they're like a lot of times we encourage people to open a continual dialogue with spirit. Keep it going. Keep that dialogue going with spirit. To whomever it is on the other side, it's all one. We'll just say it's all one. But the feeling that I have from them for you is that you have this continual dialogue with spirit, and I just want to acknowledge that, because it feels like Debbie was saying, there's been an upgrade of sorts. So I just wanted to say, well done. Yeah, well done.
And the card coming through on my end just backs up what you both got as well. Magic works through you. And just remember, magic works for you and through you.
Beautiful. The scarab beetle. I like that.
Yeah, the scarab beetle.
So cute.
And Katie was here, so that was
yes, good. We got it.
So I guess it's my turn.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeedy. Here.
Yes, congratulations, Glorious. Kathy, that's so cute. Congratulations. That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just want to comment on this one because I think it's hilarious.
I saw that too.
Finally, I get crowned for being chatty. I just want to, I love this, Liz, because it's such a great hug for those who grew up and were told they were, too chatty or whatever. I love this. You get crowned now because it's such a beautiful thing. All right. Back to the list of questions. Oh, we have, let's look at this one's different. Hi, Lori Dove.
Oh.
Lori says, hi, who is making all the bangs and noises in my house? I'm trying to get your attention there. All right, Lori. I feel like I do feel it's a loved one coming through, getting your attention. My question is, why do they always have to do it like in the middle of the night or?
Right.
Seriously.
But the answer that I generally get when I ask them that is because it's quiet and you're listening. They can get your attention at that point. If they banged in the day, you wouldn't hear it because there's just so much stuff going on. So in the middle of the night, it's easy to get. So they're just letting you know that they're still around. I'm getting uncle here. And he seems to be a bit of a character as well. So, but I'm getting uncle.
Interesting, Debbie. I heard male as well. I felt male energy. Would there have been an uncle that was fatherly to you, or quite close relationship? And what's so interesting, I love it how, we get these little moments, and sometimes in the middle of the night, but I got the will of the wisp, and it's treasures hidden in the shadows. So I just think it speaks to the energy of, sometimes when our senses are heightened, in the night, we get sensitive to the sounds. We're so used to the sounds during the day with the light on. So But I do think it's a loved one trying to get the attention.
Oh, he says it's all day.
Oh, it's all day.
Literally
Interesting.
follows me around the room to room sometimes. Oh, good.
Wow.
Good.
Does the male energy uncle make sense to you that you would have been closer with? What about you, Jeff?
Well, yes, I'm glad you said both what you said, because I felt the male energy as well. I felt a very childlike, playful energy around this, of someone that's just like really, well, obviously we've been talking about it, getting your attention. And I don't feel like that there's any sort of fear around it. You know, there shouldn't be. And I really I want to encourage you. This is Lori, right? Lori Dove.
Lori.
Yeah, I really want to encourage you, Lori. That this male childlike energy. Sit in silence. Sit in silence with the intention of truly connecting with this energy, connecting with him, and just have a pen ready, your journal there, a piece of paper, whatever it is. Just write down what you feel, what you sense, what you see, words that pop into your head. Because here's the thing. You have the juice yourself. And it feels to me like you have been opening up and expanding your own senses as well. It's happening to all of us, specifically right now. And this experience that you have in the house, I know it might seem a little disturbing in the middle of the night, but it's so cool. It's so cool to me. So yeah, have some fun with it and invite him in and say, hey, what do you want? How can I help you? How can I serve?
And Lori, I'm just curious, how do you feel about it? Because on the other part, if it bothers you, we can set boundaries around it. So just ask for, between the hours of 12 and 2 on Sundays and nothing in between. So we can actually create space, if you will, so that it doesn't become disruptive if it's something that, is bothering you per se. So keep that in mind as well.
And sometimes when spirit comes in, Lori, and they shoot out uncle, it could just mean that level. So not your generation, but the next generation. But definitely family, or like family, like would have been like family, like an uncle, or like someone who's in your life.
Right.
I'm also getting, most of the time it's fine. I'm also getting a B name here, but it is a fun, again, I think we all tapped in that it was a fun spirit. It wasn't scary at all, and playful.
I love that she says it's fun most of the time, or fine most of the time.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun
totally.
most of the time.
All righty.
And I like too, Kevin, because again, when I step into the energy of him, it's trying to help her to remember who she is in her abilities, or was that Jeffrey? One of you. Okay. That in your mediumship abilities, they're helping you wake that up, Lori.
Absolutely.
She does say that she's had several occurrences. Where is that comment of being scared to go down the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're in charge. You're the boss. So remember, you're the boss.
Oh, look at that. My dad came from a family of 16, so maybe one of his.
Well, it was interesting that your dad, I actually wrote down fatherly. It felt like there was that. So it could be actually not just singular in the sense of but it does feel family. It feels very benevolent. It feels like, playful. And it's I think, really getting your attention and start to participate in it, be in the conversation. like Jeffrey, I think, said about getting to that place of being quiet so that you can just, ask. And when you feel like you want to participate in it, you can. So how wonderful.
Yeah. And, I say B name, but he kept saying Uncle Bob. But
Oh, interesting.
I don't always just go in on when I hear it so like that, Uncle Bob, because sometimes it's just that B. They're trying to get the B name in. So, but have fun and remember who you are, Lori, as a medium.
Yeah, powerful and empowered. Guys, quickly, I just want to go to DCJ because we've talked with him. I thought it was maybe him. I should say them. We talked with DCJ and he sends a quick update. I got the board position and accepted it.
I think that we both said that it felt like really promising.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Her, it's a her. She's a her. She's
Okay.
a she.
Wonderful. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations.
Well done.
Wonderful.
Have we been calling her a him the whole
I
time?
think Jeffrey has.
I might have been.
Poor her.
No attention.
They
Sorry,
still love it.
Jay. We're happy you're here. Thank you for
Yeah.
being here. All of you.
One jumped. Okay, one sec. I have to find it. Oh, goodness. Of course, when you go looking for the one that popped out, I was going to post it.
Yay, Lori's going to get back to devoting time to her practice.
Okay, this wasn't the one, but this is what we're going with. I found 4 coins on the ground since Sunday. Would they be from a guide or a loved one? Oh, interesting.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Oh, interesting. Does one of them match with a loved one? What is it called? The date on one. Does it match with a loved one?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I check that out.
I do get loved one. I also get they're heightening your attention. So it's almost like the first one was like caught your attention. By the fourth one, you're paying attention, and that was their whole gig was to get you to pay closer to attention. Who is this?
Hi, Luna.
Luna's getting in the way of my video screen here of the.
She don't care.
She has been stuck on you like glue, like even more than normal lately. No.
Yes.
Goodness, Luna. I get loved one too. I got a really great card. I got the connectivity card, the jeweled web, and interesting jewel, these little jewels. Where I'm taken with this is, Heather, just around the energy of self-doubt and really inspiring your belief in yourself and your own abilities and all the things. So I feel like it is this loved one or a community of loved ones that's reminding you of your own divinity and your own power, and to really believe in yourself. And I feel like it is and sometimes, when things are in stereo and they're repeated, then we're really going to go like, okay, I'm going to listen to this. So 100, I can totally see that. I'm not sure what that means.
I absolutely felt that too, you guys. But the flash that I had was father. It was father vibe, father, playful father, and or grandfather. I can't quite tell, but I saw an older man. But but yeah, Heather, they're all working together for you and trying to get your attention, much like we were just talking to Lori. And this is happening with all of us here. Everybody here in this chat is spiritually aware. You're on your path in a conscious way. And when we are on this journey together, we are continuously remembering a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more about who we are from the very core, right? And our loved ones on the other side are very much a part of that and cheering us on and want to be part of our growth and our evolution. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
All righty.
Oh, Kathy, thank you. She's trying to make herself think it's comfortable to sit up there. I don't think it is.
Yeah, and I saw a message a while back that I just wanted to acknowledge. We were answering a question for somebody else, and this message said it sounded like you guys were talking to me. And I just really wanted to point that out, because for those of you who we haven't seen yet, the questions, if you're feeling like we're talking to you, you are synchronistically meant to be here to hear that in this moment. It's part of how spirit works through us, through you, through us together. As we're all here together, you were supposed to hear these messages. So just remember that. Remember that. Okay, is it my turn?
It is.
All right, Medina. Ooh, Medina. I saw this last name. Hi, Medina Crystal.
Hi, Medina. Message.
Medina, may I have a message, please?
Let's check.
Gosh, Medina, I sense your spirit team is acknowledging that you may be coming up on like you need a break, or you need some time. Like you really have been conscious, getting things done, you're working and all the things, very conscious. But they are showing that you might be ready for a break of some sort, maybe a vacation or maybe something for yourself. And maybe if you're not able to do that, maybe it's just taking some time to step away from all the doing and just be for a moment. And it'll be good for your soul. Do something that's good for you and good for your soul. They're bringing me to your voice. Anyways, your vibration, I don't always, but sometimes I see people's vibration as a musical note, or as it's like a tone. Like our vibration is a tone, and I see you as this beautiful song. So that's what your spirit is saying as well. They see you as this beautiful song, and at this beautiful vibration here. But they do want you to take a moment for yourself.
I feel like, Medina, I feel like you're at a crossroads. I feel like there is this, I feel tired, like Debbie was saying. I just feel, like it's time for a break. Like you were saying, Debbie, I feel tired. I feel like I'm at a crossroads, and I feel like, well, interesting that the card that came out for you, the first step is taken. You have asked for help. And the second card is your life is your life plan is unfolding as it should be. You can't really read that, but Yeah, Medina, there is this feeling of being at a crossroads. There's this feeling of having anxiety about it. What should I do? What should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? And I feel like spirit is pinging me on my insides to remind you, you know what to do. I feel like you already know what to do, and just might not be super confident about pulling that trigger.
Mm.
Pull it, pull it,
Mhm.
pull it. You absolutely know what to do. And this feels like there's a real sense of, on the other side, it feels like there's much more balance, much more, it feels so much better. It feels so much better on the other side. Do you understand that?
I don't know if they're here.
Oh.
I'm taking Debbie's role tonight. I am the gatekeeper tonight, y'all.
The rule is if you put your question in, we ask that you stay because we're not here for very long, and that way you can. This is a shared experience, so you can get in that chat and let us know. She is on Facebook, so.
Oh, must be on Jeffrey's Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful messages, you guys.
Yeah,
Right.
and the card I pulled for you is Dove Spirit, be
Oh.
peace, and that kind of backs up that taking that moment for you, Medina.
All righty. Jeffrey's turn? Or was
I
it
think
Debbie's
that
turn?
he just picked that one. I guess I will go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hi, Annie Bear. Aw.
Hi, Annie Bear. May I get a message from my spirit team, please?
Mm.
Annie Bear, it's good to see you.
There is a new message coming through you, Annie Bear. If you've noticed a new song coming through you, or a new message, it could be symbolized as a message. There's a new message, a new vibration that is coming through you, and for healing, for like it's collective conscious, but there's the new vibration, a new message. Woo! I'm getting dizzy with this. This is intense. I'm gonna throw a card
Debbie,
here.
that's so interesting. I saw all of these ones. They started to line up all of these ones, and it was a frequency. And then I wrote down expansion and that your roots are spreading. And your roots are spreading. It was like, and where they want you to go with that was with these roots that are spreading, to really pull yourself close and to love every single part, every little piece of the root, the system, all of the bits and pieces, to really give yourself grace. That's so interesting. I was just about give yourself the grace, and that's the card. How beautiful you are being held in this very expansive moment in your experience, Annie Bear.
I love this so much.
What did you get?
So the cards that came up for Annie Bear, Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, so that
Age of Light, the Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. So yes, Annie Bear, you are absolutely in a state of expansion. Is Annie Bear an artist? Because I keep seeing Annie Bear doing art, but doing like spirit art, or like readings through art, or messages through art. Do you understand what I'm saying, Annie Bear? There's this feeling of well, is she an artist?
Yes, she is.
Oh, okay. So, she paints. Yes. So Annie Bear, so there's this feeling of that expanding. That expanding in ways too. I feel like that I'm being nudged to remind you, like that you've known this within, and that you've even done that. You've made a deck. You haven't published it. Okay, this is your message. You are the oracle. That card said you are the oracle.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I saw you making this art. So yes, Annie Bear, let this be your validation. Move on that stat. Spirit is like poke, 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 poke. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, hello. And this goes right along with all of that. You have the spider spirit and the badger spirit coming in. Make your dreams come true. Be fearless and bold in regard to those dreams. Just go for it.
Beautiful.
Yes, because I really feel that it is this new vibrational frequency that you're bringing in is through this deck that's going to reach people and raise their vibration.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right. Is
The
it
messages, the messages
And
from the art. That's so awesome.
Holy shakily group hug in spirit. Yay.
Michael Christopher, it's good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while.
Hi, Michael. Is it my turn? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Hi, J Cat Lady. I keep seeing you in here. I just wanted to say hi. Morning Star.
Oh, Morning Star.
Anya says, you go, Annie Bear. Morningstar art. So we're following up with some more art. We're in the process of selling my sister-in-law's home. Will it sell quickly? And will our next move be epic? Love you all. Love you too.
Love you.
Yes, we do.
Hey, July. Let's see.
Morning Star, I feel like you make everything epic. I feel like if someone gave the old saying, if someone gave you a lemon, you would make it into lemonade. Like that is who you are anyway. And I feel like you will find the adventure, you will find it to be epic. But I do feel that this move, opens doors. I feel joyful around it. That's for sure. But your spirit team said you're the one that makes it epic.
Exactly. I feel quick movement in this. I was tuning into the energy of the sale of the house, and it feels like it could be as early as July. Like it feels like there's this one possibility that it's really quick and it goes really smooth. And so that's the energy that I'm gonna throw out there.
Yeah, Morningstar, the card that came up for you is Council of Light, and the message on this card is divine orchestration. And helpers are in the subtle realm. So yes, I did feel the sense of that being a yes. This process of selling your sister-in-law's home, it will sell. I do feel summer, whether it's July or not. I'm not quite sure, but I'm definitely feeling the summer vibes as well. And there is a feeling too on the other side of this. You asked if it's going to be epic, but I do feel this real sense of celebration. This feeling of celebration. Yes. And you have the eagle spirit helping you out. And it says a spirit has your back. So divine timing for you and a promised rebirth for all of you. And that's what I saw with the bat spirit. You have that. Was like this newness in the new place that you're going. So that's beautiful. I thought, I'll pull some timing cards for fun.
Yeah.
And this is always for fun, but I did get August for you. So coming up. I mean, it could be by August. How's that? Timing card. These timing cards are tricky. Timing is tricky. But the main thing your spirit team wants you to know that this is literally a rebirth for you guys. This is a good thing.
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
Oh, is it me?
Yep. You're up, Buttercup.
Patty McDonald. Hi there. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Patty.
Why did my house take so long to sell? So many questions about this.
But did it sell? Is that it sold?
Why did it take so long to sell?
You know what? I just want to add this real quick before we get started, Patty, but I just got the flash of like the GPS maps. Google Maps as we're in our car. You know how Google Maps takes us this way and this way and this way for us to go over here? They're sending us this way first for some other unknown reason. Mm-hmm. That's what I just got, with the feeling that you needed to be slowed down for whatever reason. There's something here that you needed to avoid. They needed you to avoid. It was kind of, think of it like rejection is God's protection, let's just say. Mm-hmm. And there's this feeling that you were just divinely slowed down because something, it's like there's something in your path that wasn't prepared to be in your path that contractually needed to be in your path. So you just needed to be slowed down a little bit.
Or she forgot to do the update for the GPS. We're the long way. I mean, let's look at both sides. It's interesting because I pulled the 18-month card and I thought, oh no, I don't want to tell you that it's going to take 18 months. So I panicked a little bit, but nonetheless, I like, congratulations on the sale. Mm-hmm. And it's almost playful, and like, don't go looking for like, it almost is like, you don't have to go down the rabbit hole to find meaning to why you didn't. It's almost like, just like, okay, go with it. And like Jeffrey said, it was, sometimes we're not going to be able to pinpoint what the actual meaning was, but I feel like sometimes in that it's for our own best interest, if that makes sense. So I'm going to focus on the, oh yes, this is so great. I was going to say on the congratulations, another way of saying that is the infinite blessings. And that's what I feel that you received, and just not according to the preference of how quick or what that looked like, but that there was great purpose in the time frame that it did sell. So
yeah, and I'm getting the same thing about the time. I know that sometimes the waiting and it is a struggle, but the struggle is where transformation is offered for us, and that growth for us, and also recognizing that this was for you. The wait was for you, not against you. Spirit wants you to know that. So this was a fate thing. It could be protection, just like they said. Mm-hmm. But the main thing that your spirit team wants you to know was what a beautiful transformation for you, Patty, in that year. And they recognize that in you, and in that year, not connected to the home or the not selling, but in that year, how you were able to really step into your power, and love you a little bit more. So there's some of that playing out as well, but transformation happened in the struggle. And here's the card.
That was your first clap of the night.
Did I get a call?
No, it was for Patty.
Okay.
You get one too. We all clap.
Yeah, you get one too.
We are proud of you. Did you? I forget who chose that. Oh my God, I'm so out of it.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey did. So it's Debbie's.
Oh, okay.
One more.
Okay. Oh, one more. We're at time. We're at time. Do we want to do a
let's do a collective.
A collective, yeah. Okay.
There we go. What do we need to hear? This lovely.
So this is a collective reading for everyone. A message for us all. I can't believe how fast that time went tonight.
That's so funny, Debbie. So funny. You're reading the cards as I'm pulling them. I'm just gonna go down. So the first card was the slow down, which is so interesting. And I think sometimes, because look what the other card was. It says, let go of the control. And I feel like that's it. We want to control everything and we want things to go according to the way we want it. And it challenges us. But if we surrendered that into this trust and knowing that we're so supported and we're so guided, that we can just take these moments as a pause, to recognize the transitions, that our guides, our loved ones, that Spirit's working with us. They're not conspiring in any other way than really supporting us for our highest good. And us exercising, the choices that we make, things really do fall into alignment in the way that we've, created or agreed to. And it really is a blessing. So how perfect. Slow down, let go of the control. If only it was that easy.
But in that, you can still reclaim your power with the Panther Spirit. So, a lot of what's happening in the world right now makes us feel powerless, but it's
sorry.
Continue, Debbie.
Brianna, don't let him have the control here. Anyway, so standing and reclaiming that power, because everything tries to make us feel powerless. But and also to help with that is Turkey Spirit coming in, and that's give gratitude and grace. And so standing in that energy of gratitude is so important. It helps you realign into your power, into your own.
It does. And interestingly, as this is such a big part of our next week, this card is called the Keepers of the Earth, and it reminds us that you are not alone and our ancient ancestors stand with us. So there's great power in remembering that we are not alone in these times where we have the message that we need to slow. It's time to slow down, take a breath, take that 3 deep breaths like we talked about at the beginning, and just bring yourself back into your present, right into your now. And those ancestors on the other side. We talked about that earlier in a couple of the readings, where they are so much wanting to be, they are our cheerleaders, and they want to be part of our evolution and our expansion and our spiritual development, and ultimately our remembering who we truly are from the very core. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Debbie and Kevin, for being here. Thank you, all of you, for being here. And we won't be back for a few weeks because I'll be out for the next 2 for sure. Watch our community posts. If we have a post that says we're coming, we'll be coming back. I'm just not quite sure when yet. It's gonna be
it'll probably be that 3rd weeks, I think. So yeah. Everybody take good care of yourself, and we will see you all.
We love you, family.
We love
and
you
thank
so much.
you guys, for allowing me to join you these last few weeks. It's been a pleasure.
So fun.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Brianna.
Thank you, Brianna.